Hello YouTube, so recently there have been a lot of videos from a lot of different YouTubers on the topic of YouTube celebrity culture. And I think it's great that we're starting to discuss this culture and that we're starting to discuss the issues surrounding it. However, the main videos that I have seen have been discussing the issues and the problem around YouTube celebrity culture, and that's great. I've seen many videos covering this topic, but I've hardly seen any videos discussing a solution or possible solutions to the inherent issues around YouTube celebrity culture. And that's what I want to cover in this video. I want to cover my opinions on some possible solutions to the issues and problems surrounding YouTube celebrity culture. If you don't know what those problems and issues are, as I've said before, I've left some videos below in the description. Although I will be touching on these issues lightly, the videos below give a much more coherent and longer in-depth discussion of these issues. Firstly, the fans, or more accurately, the subscribers of these channels. Now, I say subscribers and I say channels for a very specific reason. I think the majority of subscribers on YouTube believe they are subscribing to a person and thereby they are a fan of that person. Which isn't true. You're not subscribing to a person on YouTube, as Nicholas said. You're subscribing to a channel and what you get in return are different videos. You are subscribing to see videos, to be reminded when it works, whenever that YouTuber brings out another video, but you are not subscribing to a person. And I think this distinction is important because we call ourselves fans of many different other things. We call ourselves fans of TV shows, of books, of celebrities themselves. And in calling ourselves fans, it shows that we are thinking of YouTubers as a type of celebrity. And if you think about it more deeply, you actually know less about a YouTuber than a celebrity, but you think you know more about a YouTuber than a celebrity. Let me go into that into a bit more depth. With a celebrity, you only see them in their role, as an actor, as a musician. However, it is very easy to find out details about their life through different magazines, through the internet, through Wikipedia. It is all there for our consumption. There are people designed to pry into these celebrities' lives so that we can know more about them. And that's a whole different issue in itself. But we do actually know a lot about the celebrities we idolize. Whereas with a YouTuber, they choose what to show you. You are seeing 4 to 15 minutes on average of their life. And that may not even be an accurate representation of their life. It may be a sketch. It may be a music video. Even daily vloggers choose to hide a part of themselves. 15 minutes out of 24 hours in a day. Yet because we have this connection, because we see them through a camera, we think we know them better. And we think we have some sort of right, some sort of intimate relationship with this person on our screen because they're not an actor in the traditional sense of the word. They are themselves. We forget that they're edited. We forget that this is only a very small, tiny bit of their lives that they are choosing to show to us. And we forget that they are not talking directly to us. They are talking to an audience. And this is where I think a solution may present itself. How do you view a YouTuber? Because if you're viewing a YouTuber as a fan, you are equating them with what you already know about fan life. You're equating them with celebrities. But what if you saw a YouTuber as an acquaintance? Or a potential friend far down in the future that you just haven't had a real conversation with yet? That's how I view YouTubers. That's how I view other YouTubers. Like a potential friend, like an acquaintance. You hear bits and pieces about them from other people, the video. You may see them in different shows, or you may see them playing music, or you may see them on the street, like different types of videos. But you don't know them. But how would you approach this person? You're not a fan of them. You're just an acquaintance, a possible potential friend. So you're friendly. You're nice. When you see them, you say hi. You enjoy if they're in the show, or you enjoy if they're in a musical or playing music, but you don't really know them. And that can equate nicely to YouTube. You're nice in the comments. You like a video when you like it. You go to this person's gigs if they're a musician. You don't scream at them. You don't think they owe you anything. And there is still that possibility for a friendship. Maybe. Down the line. That is a dangerous place to go, I know, but this is how I view YouTubers. And it works for me. However, I know it could be very, very easily for some subscribers to take that possible friendship, that possible acquaintance, that longing to the next level. And that can be dangerous. So here is a second solution. And I think this may cover those YouTubers who offer guidance. More on that in Mikola's video, part 3 below. For these YouTubers, view them as a wiser adult, an uncle perhaps, or a friend that you look up to. You don't see them very often, but when you see them, they may offer advice. They may tell you something that they know. They may share a story or idea with you. They'll have a chat. Usually it will only last an hour or two, and then you go. You might not see them again for 2 or 3 months, but you respect this older person. You realize they're wiser. If you think about it, I'm sure we all have someone in real life who fits this role. If you imagine a YouTuber fitting this role, especially those who choose to offer guidance to their audience, it's a much safer way than viewing them as a celebrity. You are seeing them as an older role model. Someone you should respect. Someone you should realize has their own life that you know very little about, but you still want to learn from them. You still admire them. You just know when to keep your distance, and you know when to approach them. Again, you don't scream at them. Again, you respect them and know the appropriate times for conversation. And again, there is that potential for something more, but it's in the background. Now I know these are only possible solutions, and I know there may be many flaws with them, but I believe if YouTubers can also change how they see their subscribers, then this may just work. I know there are some big YouTubers who see their subscribers as fans. I know it can be difficult to see those numbers as individual people, but I think there may be a possible solution to this. And it kind of stems from the community that the Vlogbrothers have created. What if you saw your subscribers, all of them, all the subscribers, as potential collaborators? And let me expand on this idea a bit. Because when you're at gigs, when you're at conventions, it is easy to see all of those people in front of you as fans or admirers or any other word you can think of. But it's very difficult to see them as individual people. What if you saw them in groups? Now just hold on with me here. Different groups. And this may be easier on YouTube than at conventions, but just stay with me. You have the group of people who comment a lot. Those people who like your videos a lot, share it a lot, favorite it a lot. And those people who just watch. Those people who enjoy your content. Who may look up to you, but they don't have really any engagement with you. Now, it's easier to view people who are commenting, who are trying to talk to you on Twitter or Tumblr or any other social media of your choosing, as potential collaborators. Of course you've got the people who are rude, of course you have the people who expect something of you, but shorting it down into a smaller group, and you have the potential collaborators, people who want to work with you on stuff. I've seen this happen in the Nerdfighter community numerous times. Hank will post up a Tumblr post or in a video. He'll ask people for help. He'll post on the forums, can anybody help me with this translation of a video? And people help. There may be too many, but they work together. They start to create that community again. They're collaborating together. They're working together with you. Not for you. And you're not working for them. You're working together. And of course this may lead to potential friendships. Of course this may lead to getting to know some subscribers better as a friend. And that's okay. I would argue that's a good thing if we know our boundaries. And now I hear you asking, what about those other groups? What about the people who just watch my videos, who just enjoy, who for all intents and purposes to me are just a number? Well, I don't know how to deal with that, unfortunately. I never said these were perfect solutions. I just think that we need to start imagining each other in different ways. Now, I think we need to start creating different words for each other rather than fan and celebrity or even YouTuber. Because those words already have a meaning, and it may not be a meaning that we want to associate with ourselves. So, to summarize, what am I saying? I'm saying for the fans or for the subscribers that it's important to realize a YouTuber, most YouTubers aren't really celebrities as we know them. That you don't have a relationship with them even though it may seem that you do. That it's important to respect them and view them in different ways than celebrities. For YouTubers, it's important not to just see your fans as a number even though that may be difficult. To realize that those commenting, that those trying to have an in-depth discussion with you on certain topics are the ones that you want to collaborate with, that you may want to form strong friendships with down the line. I think those are the important points. And maybe if we start discussing the solutions, we can come up with much better solutions than I can get, even though I've been thinking about this for a few weeks. I hope we can continue this discussion, not just on YouTube celebrity culture, but also on any possible solutions surrounding it. I hope you have an awesome week. You'll see me next week. And don't forget to be awesome.